Hi, my name's Liz Goss, and I am part of the women's ministry here at Journey Church. And I just wanted to talk to you today about questions. I feel like right now is a time where we have lots of questions, and questions are really critical to our human heart. Genesis 3 tells the story of some of the first human questions that we had, and it didn't turn out very well. So let's take a look at that chapter. Now the serpent was more crafty than any other beast of the field that the Lord had made. And he said to the woman, "Did God actually say you shall not eat of any tree in the garden?" And the woman said to the serpent, "We may eat of the fruit of the trees in the garden. But God said, you shall not eat of the fruit of the tree in the midst of the garden, neither shall you touch it, lest you die." But the serpent said to the woman, "You will not surely die, for God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be open, and you will be like God, knowing good from evil." So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was desired to make one wise, she ate it. So what happened here? Satan poses a question. Eve didn't exactly remember the answer, so she kind of fudged it a little, and Satan took that opportunity to convince her heart of a lie, and she was wounded. Not only did this lead to the fall of humanity, but many of us have been hesitant to ask questions about faith entirely ever since. Instead, we tiptoe through the passages of scripture as if it were a museum of fine art, guarded, saying, "Do not touch." We have questions though, like, who can we visit safely these days? What should we be doing during this crazy time? When will things go back to normal? Where will we be able to go again? And why do I feel so lonely? But we ask them to Google, Facebook, texting friends, Instagram, podcasts, the news. But I have to ask, do we know how God would answer those questions? Do we want God's answer? Are we brave enough to seek out God's answer? See, the Bible isn't a museum, but rather a rough and durable passage that's made for explorers. The questions we bring to the Bible pose no threat. Instead, they draw us deeper into a relationship with a loving God. So when Eve wondered if she was really going to die if she ate from the tree, why didn't she go ask God if she needed clarification? I mean, they walked together in the garden. She didn't even need to look anything up like we do. And I'm not pointing a finger at Eve. After all, there are times I do the same thing she did. I wonder if I matter, and I Google self-esteem and the stay-at-home mom. My kids won't stop fighting, and I wonder what I'm doing wrong, so I eat an Oreo. I'm sad that I can't visit my family this summer because of this crazy virus, and so I buy something on Amazon. And when I do any of these things, I open myself up to being wounded. Why? Because none of these will supply answers that satisfy my soul. When we have questions, there's only one place to bring our hearts that will restore us and help us reflect Christ to others, and that's God. Jeremiah 33:3 says, "Call on me and I will answer you, and I will tell you great and hidden things that you have not known." The Bible isn't a museum. It isn't a history lesson. It isn't even a book about good people all of the time. What it is a message from God's heart to yours, a place to take questions. The first place we should go when we start wondering about anything. Thanks so much.